MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Washington Nationals. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Jordan Zimmerman, the right-hander from the state of Wisconsin, is on the mound here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Boy, was he super good in his last one, a complete game shutout, a true gem. He certainly would like to repeat that performance here.
Now to the plate, Christian Brummett. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Pittsburgh.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Christian
Brummett. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 135.
And now this misses as well, as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. Two and one now. Pulled toward right center field. Eaton is under it. One away.
Batting second, the second baseman, Randy Wiggins.
At the plate, Randy Wiggins. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one. And this is just off the outside corner, ball two.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. Two great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in to in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned it down.
Standing in now, Bart Wiggins. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap.
Hey, a little top of the order lightning right here, Dan. The second and third guys in the batting order throw knocks out there, and now you're staring a monster in the face.
T-Row, this is just what you don't want to face as a pitcher, right? You get the 2 and 3 hole guys up, and all of a sudden now it's 4, 5, and 6 going to have to get through the meat of this tough batting order.
Stepping in now, Roberto Clemente. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here's the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. In just a sec as this ball is driven into the outfield. This should score 1, maybe 2. And the runner is in from second. Throw won't get him.
A minute ago, this thing was tied up, but when you're giving up triples, you're not going to be close for too long. Now a 2-run lead and a base hit away from making it 3.
Into the box now, Christopher Wiggins, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Set to deliver the 0-1. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. And he certainly has been no mystery to solve thus far. And sooner or later they might need to get someone else in there just to get out of the first. In now, Curtis Wiggins. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Now the 1-0.
Ball, action back.
And there he goes towards second. Hit on the ground out for short. Scooped up. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Hey, that was a gorgeous backhand stop right there. You could definitely tell he had a little trouble getting rid of it. Had to take that extra step. But I like that. The eternal clock was right on play, and he was able to make a great throw to get the out.
Stepping up to the plate, Brian Brummett. And the Pirates trying to make this first inning even more productive here. And this is low, ball one.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Fastball just inside.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand.
Driven deep at the wall. It is gone. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Second home run early in the year, and the Pirates are up 5-0 now.
That wasn't a particularly deep home run by today's standards, but it certainly did scream out of the park in a hurry. You see there on show track an impressive 112 miles an hour off the bat.
Into the box, Tyler Wiggins.
Tyler.
Hard on the ground towards short.
Wiggins.
Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Bucks out in front, 5-0. Gerald Christian gets the start for Pittsburgh in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, in a day and age where we don't see very many complete games, 6 really good innings in his last start to pick up the win, and I think they'll be happy if he can duplicate that again in this one.
So striding in, Teddy Kalita. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. In now is Adam Eaton, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch on its way. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. The 0-1. Down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. fouled off. The next 0-2.
Ball, that counts.
Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that, and the guy just lays off of it. That barely missed the zone.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
At the plate now, Ralph Kiner, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
That's off the end of the bat foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's
the third baseman.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Here's Manny Machado now, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Here's a pop-up now. Wiggins is there, and the inning is over. Nationals leave 1. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Stepping in, Gerald Christian, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Gerald.
Pitch on the way.
Christian.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
That's a ball.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
To the plate now, Christian Brummett. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Kiner's there. 2 gone.
The batter, number 50, second baseman, Randy Wiggins.
Settling in now, Randy Wiggins. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Pirates, as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Standing in, Wilson Ramos. And his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip here in the early going.
Ramos.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there for strike one, 0-1.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike one.
Called strike 0-2.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Fouled away. Popped him up. Brummett is under it. 1 down.
Batting 6th, the first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the power-hitting first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman. Now the pitch.
0-1's the count.
1 out, nobody on. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Martin.
Stepping in, Bud Martin. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the belt, the pitch.
At the ball.
Zimmerman, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Into the corner and slicing foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Wiggins is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting 8th, the second baseman, Mark Harris.
Set to get his day started, Mark Herring, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First pitch coming, here it is, and it's fouled away. And he misses with it, 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. And he fouls this one off. Now another 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Washington. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. All set for the start of the inning. Striding in, Bart Wiggins. He singled his last time up.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Number 21, Roberto Clemente.
So stepping in, Roberto Clemente. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? And now the second pitch of the inning is popped up over on the left side of the infield. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, number 17.
Standing in, Christopher Wiggins. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope, outside.
2 out, nobody on. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Fastball well outside. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Bottom of the inning now. Digging in, Jordan Zimmerman. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Zimmerman.
And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out. So with one away, it's time to check out the National League Central Division standings as you see where the Pirates find themselves entering play here today. Digging in to try it again, Teddy Kalita. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
The 1-2 is a slider taken for a ball.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now at 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Line toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
And Eaton digging in next, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Runner at first here, 1 man out. 1-2 now to Adam Eaton. A swing and a ground ball to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, Hero. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's getting at.
Stepping in now, Ralph Kiner. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Behind 0-2 now. First and second now, one man out. Hit to third. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. At the plate, Curtis Wiggins. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Curtis.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least one base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Throw over to the bag, and he'll be back in standing up. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. It is gone! Holy cow! Oh my goodness! I don't believe it! I don't believe it! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His second home run of the game as this lead swells to 7-0.
Well, he's as hot as anybody in the game right now, hitting a homer yesterday and 2 more today. They need to rethink whatever strategy they're using to pitch to him because he's killing them.
On his way out to the mound now is the Washington manager, and a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to more than a handful of boos, I'm sure, after what can only be described as a terrible pitching performance. Tanner Roark answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from the starter.
Roark. Up next for the Pirates.
At the plate, Tyler Wiggins. As he takes a cold strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Pitch on the way. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Base is empty here with nobody out. Drilled on the ground to short. Oh, look at the sliding stop. And the first out of the inning is a beautiful one. What a play.
Now batting, the pitcher, Gerald Christian.
And now it's the Pirates pitcher, Gerald Christian. First delivery to him on the way. 7 runs, an equal number of hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. 1-1. High in the air and deep to left center field. Looking up is Eaton. And that one is gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him as they've widened this lead to 8 now. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
D-Roll, some days the fellows walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
The center fielder,
standing in now, Christian Brummett. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there. Keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Now a throw over. Runners back. In now, Randy Wiggins, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. 3 runs already home here. And this one's in the dirt. The 3-2 pitch. And that misses ball 4. So it's 1st and 2nd now with only 1 away.
Wow, all I know is these guys don't need any more help to get on base. Believe it or not, that's the first walk they've gotten. They've done all their damage the hard way. See if they can add to it here.
Ready once again, Bart Wiggins. From the stretch.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Fouled off. The 1-2 is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Pulled toward right center field. Eaton is under it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. So both runners able to move up a base, second and third now with 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 21, Roberto Clemente.
Ready for another chance, Roberto Clemente. First pitch coming. Here it is. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is...
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Pirates on top, 8-0. And in steps Manny Machado, a Silver Slugger winner a year ago in the National League.
Third baseman, Manny Machado.
First delivery to him on the way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Fouled away. It's 1-2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
And it's fouled away. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 home. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder giving chase. Now this will rattle up against the wall. In there, a base hit. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head. One hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. A base hit in his first trip. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. Zimmerman, or just simply Zim. This is the first year of his new 4-year contract. 1-2 now.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
The 1-2. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Bud Martin.
So striding forward now, Bud Martin. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. That one catches the edge of the zone, called a strike. 2 out here and a runner at second. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Martin is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, This is such a lost start. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down to first base line. Definitely sets the tone for the team.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the...
And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Yeah, I'm not sure. This ball might have caught him in between hops. He looked unsure which way to turn his glove, and the next thing you know, it's by him.
So it's second and third following the error. And that'll bring in the second baseman, Mark Herring. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Ripped down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Another 0-2 home. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Clemente is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Nats leave a pair. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch. And that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen. And they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for Pittsburgh.
Now at the plate, Christopher Wiggins.
Number
He's in to
17.
get things going here in inning number 5. In there, 0-1. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Line drive to center field. Eaton is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Curtis Wiggins.
Coming to the plate now, Curtis Wiggins. And now a pitch on the way. The windup and the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Here's the pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows
Now
smoke
batting.
by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate
Ryan.
challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
So now to the plate, Brian Brummett.
as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate.
And his confidence has to be in a really good place right now, having already launched 2 balls over the fence in this one. Line toward the alley in left center. But he'll flag this one down toward the alley. Nearly trouble, but instead the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates as the lead holds at 8-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Nats offense with Washington's manager. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. He said it's tough to be successful when you can't find ways to get guys home. And while that's frustrating for everyone down here, he said sometimes you just have to move on. Move on to getting the job done next time. He also said they may try to focus on manufacturing more opportunities in traditional ways as opposed to sitting back and swinging, hoping that someone will come through with a big hit.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
And sometimes when you're down like they are, you've got to find a way to spark your offense any way you can. Now they've got the leadoff man on base and the starter working from the stretch. We'll see if this ignites them a little bit.
Digging in and looking for more, Teddy Kalita. A hit in 2 tries so far. First offering on its way. He pulls this one into right. Clemente is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, center fielder, Adam.
One gone for the Nationals in the 5th, and the next to bat is speedy Adam Eaton. Here comes the first pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field, and that'll get down for a base hit. In to score is the runner from first.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Into the box, Ralph Kiner, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
2-1.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that 2-seamer has a mind of its own.
Now the 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3. In the on deck circle is Manny Machado. He'll bat next. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit out towards second, right to him, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals, Manny Machado. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right, and that's going to fall for a base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try to work their way back into this one.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Grounded weakly to the left. Full on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left 5 innings complete. Pirates lead it 8-2. Matthew McGinnis gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
McGinnis.
Now at the plate, Tyler Wiggins.
Leading off for the Pirates, the third baseman, Tyler
Here it
Wiggins.
comes. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
And he popped him up. Martin backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Gerald Christian. First pitch on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 0-2. This is line to left. Kiner is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Fielder, number 27, Christian Drummond.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Christian Drummond. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A 2-0 count to the Bucs center fielder. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
On a good pitch there as he had him fooled badly, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. But no matter, they lead it 8-2. Now at the plate, Ryan Zimmerman. He's
Leading
1
off
for 2
for
in the
Washington,
ball game.
the first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
First delivery to him on the way. And he takes ball one.
Ball
2-0. Now here's the pitch.
Hey!
He's gotten a favorable call or two at the plate in this at bat, so that take on 2-0 is probably a result of feeling like the umpires got a pretty tight zone. Didn't go his way that time, though.
Hit hard to the right side. Foul. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Another payoff pitch.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
High in the air out to center field. Brummett is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Bud Martin.
So digging in now, Bud Martin. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, the second baseman, Mark Perry.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mark Herring. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike taken up in the zone.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that clip.
Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. Fouled off. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 1-2. Line drive to left. Wiggins is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Still 8-2. Digging in, Randy Wiggins, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Randy Wiggins.
Here comes the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, he hit that one pretty well all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Into the box now, Bart Wiggins, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Hit hard to short, scooped up, and that's the first out.
The batter, the right fielder, Roberto Clemente.
Striding into the box, Roberto Clemente. First offering on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Fastball well outside. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Now batting.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Christopher Wiggins. First pitch coming. Here it is. 2 out here and a runner at second. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring an infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second. Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And that's through for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up, and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Up next for the Buccos, Curtis Wiggins. He's set. Here it comes.
That's a ball.
A runner on first with 2 away. Hit back toward the mound. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Zimmerman is there, and the side is retired.
Ladies
Pirates get just the one, and that's all. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Pirates 9 and the Nationals 2. Mark Halpern is up off the benches. He'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Mark Halpern.
Bob Dixon will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Dixon.
In there, strike 1. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high. 1-2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Just hung in there on that one. Again, a 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And the pinch hitter is retired here. 1 away.
The right fielder, number 60, Teddy Kalita.
Digging in, Teddy Kalita. First offering on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And he lays off for ball 1. smoke toward third. Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's there. He got him. And here's that one again with show track. Great reactions to knock it down with the sliding stop, and almost just as impressive was the throw all the way across to beat the runner. Any way you look at it, a fantastic play. Coming to the plate now, number 1, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey.
Hit back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
The left fielder, number 4, Ralph Kiner.
Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. At the plate, Ralph Kiner. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. Clemente has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Nationals leave 1. They're down by a touchdown. It's 9-2. Dan Hargrove comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Dan Hargrove.
New inning set to get underway. Ready for another shot now. Tyler Wiggins.
Tyler Wiggins.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to left. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out old ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Angel Vargas will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 30, Angel Vargas.
Fouled away. Ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out.
The center field.
So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Christian Brummett. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Here's the first pitch to him. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Kiner's there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Bucks go down quietly, but they hold a 9-2 lead. Henry Shinjo is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 95, Henry Shinjo.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Manny Machado. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance.
Manny.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Machado.
And it's fouled away. Machado now on 0-1.
Ball, that's inside.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Clemente is there to put it away for out number 1.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Striding in now for the Nats, Wilson Ramos has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey.
Lined hard toward right center. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
Boy, D-Row, there's a case of the outfield defense playing so deep that ball looked like it was extra bases all the way, but they weren't able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree. I'd love to hear your take on this as well. The no doubles defense, I kind of never understood it to begin with. I felt like the pitcher, if he can execute the game plan, could keep the ball in front of the outfielders, but right there, boy, I was wrong. That worked.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A 1 pitch on its way.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
One ball, 2 strikes to count.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Swing, and he pops him up. Wiggins in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Runners on first with 1 down. On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
The batter, not shortstop, but Martin.
Into the box now, Bud Martin. He's set, and the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. 2 out with the man at first. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. 1 left for Washington. They're down by a touchdown. It's 9-2. Set to start the 9th in this one. Stepping into the box, Randy Wiggins. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Whoa, he was swinging out of his shoes on that changeup. Must have looked real good coming in, but a different story once it got near the plate.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The first baseman, number 19, Bart Wiggins.
Ready now, Bart Wiggins. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 0-1 the count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Lifted the other way out to left center. Eaton on the move. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Roberto Clemente.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Roberto Clemente. Pitch on the way. Skied down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Hot shot towards the hole. And that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Standing in now, Christopher Wiggins. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Pitch saws him off as this one's lifted in the air. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. 1 left for Pittsburgh, but they hold a 9-2 lead. Now for Washington, Mark Herring starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional. Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2
now
and then start working outside the zone.
Dan
Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Dexter Fowler will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Dexter Fowler.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Fowler, a native of Georgia. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
Now the 1-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 16, Teddy Kalita.
So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Teddy Kalita. First delivery to him on the way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Now he reaches out and tries to dump this one out to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. The throw into second. And he is out at second base. And, partner, that's going to do it for this one.
Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around and took that great start to another notch in the win column.
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. The Buccos came out swinging with a huge first inning that really set them up well. Gerald Christian takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Jordan Zimmerman allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates, 9 runs, 14 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. For the Nationals, 2 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 32 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome to this edition of Inside the Show. There will be 42s everywhere today in honor of the barrier-breaking Jackie Robinson. Before we get there, though, here's what happened yesterday. Looking first at the NL Central, the Buccos amassed 14 hits in the game as they took down the Nationals in Washington 9-2. At the start of the day, the Nationals are in third place in the NL East, while the Pirates are in first place in the NL Central. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim got 11 hits overall as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 8-5. As of right now, the Cubs are in second place in the NL Central, and the Angels are atop the American League West. The Reds put up 16 hits on the day as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 15-4. As of today, the Reds sit in third place in the National League Central Division, and the Cardinals are third in the division. The Los Angeles Dodgers got the best of the Brewers at home 4-3. In the standings, the Dodgers are in third place in the NL West, and the Brewers are in last place in the NL Central. The Braves picked up 14 hits in total as they grabbed the extra innings win over the Mets 5-4. That now makes 8 straight wins for the team. Entering the day's action, the Braves sit in second place in the National League East Division, while the Mets are at the bottom of the division. The Marlins only allowed 2 hits in the game as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 3-0. As of right now, the Marlins sit in first place in the National League East Division, while the Phillies are fourth in the division. The Arizona Diamondbacks amassed 14 hits in the game as they bested the visiting Padres 7-3. Heading into the day, the Diamondbacks sit in first place in the National League West Division, while the Padres are fourth in the division. The San Francisco Giants totaled 13 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Rockies 8-4. In the standings, the Giants sit in second place in the National League West Division, while the Rockies are fourth in the division. The Yankees took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 3-1. At the start of the day, the Yankees sit in third place in the American League East Division.